And thank you guys all for being here tonight and taking time out of all the things to spend some time and create the space tonight. My name's Julianne Simitz, and I was born and raised right here in the Lehigh Valley. Just a quick show of hands. How many of you have opened your PPL bill recently and thought, what in the hell is this? Yeah, me too. Exactly. My mother, she's 79 years old, widow. She still lives in Whitehall in the same ranch house that I grew up in. And last month, her PPL bill went from, it was probably about, $400 or $500 last year, same time, to well over $1,100. $1,100 for a ranch house in Whitehall. And she's not alone, right? I think we all can feel that. People all across the valley are getting hit with bills that they can't make sense of, that they can't plan for, and quite frankly, that they cannot afford. So when politicians start throwing around words like affordability, I pay attention. And then when they say one thing on the campaign trail and then do the exact opposite once they get to Washington, I pay even closer attention. Because this isn't theoretical for me. This is home. My family is here. My friends are here. The people in places I care about most are here. And I know that's true for all of you too. I'm here tonight representing conservation voters of Pennsylvania. CVPA is the statewide political voice for Pennsylvanians who believe clean air, clean water, affordable energy, and accountable leadership actually matter. But I'm also here as someone from this community, as a neighbor, as someone who is sick and tired, quite frankly, of watching regular people get squeezed while powerful people cash in. Because let's be honest, Ryan Mackenzie promised us affordability. And then he turned around, as Francesca mentioned, and voted for a bill that raised energy costs, that threatens good paying jobs, and that made us more dependent on the same industries that have, let's be real, exploited Pennsylvanians for generations. That's the truth. That's the so-called big, beautiful bill, please, right? Like, folks, I think in the Lehigh Valley know bullshit when they see it, because if your affordability plan makes life less affordable, if it makes electricity more expensive, and if it threatens our jobs, if it pulls the rug out from under local businesses, then it's not an affordability plan at all. It's a scam. And honestly, like, who pays for scams like this? Not billionaires, not giant corporations, not corporate polluters, us, right? Workers, retirees, families, small business owners, people who are already doing everything right and still falling behind. And like, even more infuriating, the Lehigh Valley actually stood, as you mentioned, to benefit from clean energy investments because of the IRA, which CVPA, my organization, fought long and hard for. Years. Pennsylvania saw to gain more than $1.5 billion in clean energy investment. That's not monopoly money. It's jobs. It's manufacturing, it's infrastructure. Real progress, real opportunity. Real projects that would have benefited folks like you and me. Including things like Allentown's electric vehicle pilot program, gone. Mack trucks, electric garbage trucks, gone. Projects that could actually help lower long-term costs while creating jobs here, not overseas. And now, uncertainty, cuts, chaos. And for what? So billionaires can buy another yacht. So fossil fuel execs can keep calling the shots. Give me a break. And let's talk about Pennsylvania for a second, because this story, it's not new to us. For generations, our state has been treated by industry like something to be used and discarded when they're done. Coal, gas, fracking. They take our resources and make their profits. And then they leave our communities to deal with the pollution and the health impacts and all the economic fallout. And if that sounds familiar, it's because we're facing it again now with data centers, which I know you're going to speak on. Across the road from Parkland High School, less than 5 miles from where I grew up, a 5.1 million square foot data center has been proposed on more than 400 acres of farmland. That's nearly 90 football fields. 90. Like, think about that. That's wild. And these facilities use staggering amounts of electricity, massive amounts of water. They create noise, light pollution, infrastructure strain. What I'm saying is, if you think warehouses are bad, buckle up. Ask yourself, if demand for energy is exploding and politicians like Ryan Mackenzie are undermining clean energy solutions, who do you think gets stuck paying the bill? Because I can promise you, it won't be the corporations. It'll be my mom. It'll be your neighbor. It'll be all of us. That's what makes it so frustrating. Ryan Mackenzie sold himself as someone who understood affordability, as someone who would fight for you and me, for Lehigh Valley families. But when it mattered, when push came to shove, he sided with billionaires, extremists, corporate interests, and polluters. That's not leadership. That is selling out your constituents. And this isn't just about the environment. People love to act like environmental issues are somehow completely separate from economic issues. That's nonsense. If your electric bill goes up, if jobs disappear, if pollution makes your kids' asthma worse, if corporations make decisions that destroy your water, your air, your community, and you're the one left paying the price, that is an economic issue. Ultimately, it's about who our economy works for. Because right now, too often, it's working for people at the top, not the people in this room. So what do we do? What do we do? We remember. We organize. We talk to our neighbors. And we tell the truth about what Ryan Mackenzie's vote actually means. Because you better believe the consultants and spin doctors in DC will try to put lipstick on a pig. Don't let them. Call it what it is, a betrayal. And when people ask what happened, tell them. Tell them Ryan Mackenzie promised affordability, then voted to make life more expensive for you and me. And when election season comes, we will act accordingly. Okay? We will knock on doors, right? We will make those calls. We will have those tough conversations. We will show up. Because elections, they are accountability. And when politicians think they can come to the Lehigh Valley, make promises, and shaft working people and expect no consequences, it's our job to prove them wrong. Because at the end of the day, Ryan Mackenzie works for us, not PPL, not billionaire donors, not corporate polluters, us. And if he's forgotten that, let's remind him, okay, now and in November. Thank you.